According to God, love is currently more potent than any other force, stronger than mortality and deeper than the grave. This is the way I feel about you, love. My son went deep into the ground to safeguard you from the numerous floods as a gesture of affection. I had formed you as a new creation, and love was able to see through the layers of sin and corruption to see your potential. Every day, my heart envelopes you in affection and implores you to delve deeper. Love yourself as much as I love you, the Father instructs. It is impossible to love or absolve and pardon another individual without first forgiving oneself. Self-loathing results in the establishment of excessively high standards and perfectionism. Observe yourself in the same light as I do, acknowledging that you are reliant on me and deserving of my compassion and mercy. Thoroughly evaluate the individuals in your vicinity. Express affection for individuals in both your personal and professional life. Kindness should be extended to both those who concur with your viewpoint and those who do not. Love is the essence of my identity as a beloved individual. Allow your affection to communicate to the world your current identity. The divine guidance you receive today instructs you to demonstrate your affection for those in your vicinity generously. Be profoundly affectionate toward those in your vicinity today. I would like you to exhibit a greater degree of affection in your interactions with other individuals today. Distribute affection as a generous gesture to all individuals you encounter today. I bestowed upon you the most precious gift of all, my Son at Calvary. Cherish the individuals in your existence. It is irrelevant whether they have earned it or not. I granted it to you regardless of your physical condition. You have been the recipient of my benevolence without any expectation of reciprocation. Now, give without anticipating any gratitude or reciprocation. You are being requested to assume the role of a saint. The excellent individuals in my life are my saints. Acting sacred or projecting an aura of ethereality or aloofness does not constitute a saintly disposition. Ensure that generosity and compassion are the default emotions in all of your interactions with the individuals you supervise. Regardless of whether the conversation is serious or merely for amusement with strangers, it is imperative to prioritize kindness, respect, decency, and grace. I am who I am because of love, and I want you to consistently demonstrate and distribute love to others, irrespective of the circumstances. God declares, "You are confirming your status as my beloved child by doing this, and I will reward you accordingly." Today, God informs you that He desires for you to achieve success in all aspects of your life and maintain good health by fostering the development of your psyche. Prosperity is present in the mind, emotions, and will. Dear one, which characteristics do you believe contribute to the happiness of a soul? I agree with the ideals of a wealthy individual, and we collaborate effectively. To possess the mind of Christ, it is necessary to cease condemning others, adhering to the principle of "judge not lest you be judged." To have a fruitful will, it is necessary to abandon your desires and expectations regarding the situation and strictly adhere to the Father's will in all aspects. Emotional wealth is the result of placing one's complete trust in the Father and the events that heaven has in store. The act of relinquishing control over all circumstances and the knowledge that adhering to my instructions will result in eternal reward and a plethora of positive experiences in this life will be the result. The soul's health is the gateway to life and life more abundant. I am responsible for ensuring that my voice is heard, and it is your responsibility to respond to the information you receive. Avoid fear and uncertainty regarding the outcome. Allow my path to guide you there. Even in the face of adversity, refrain from allowing your emotions to cause you distress or anxiety. The Father declares, "Rejoice. I will guide you through the tribulations, and you will emerge into the sanctuary." Today, God instructs us to embrace the spirit of knowledge. The residents of my district are not adequately informed, which results in their suffering. Assume the role of a pupil. I am not required to abandon my intellect when I navigate my domain. By becoming cognizant of how I disclose myself through the written word, you will comprehend and experience my influence in your life. Demonstrate your desire to acquire knowledge. Always perceive yourself as a student, anxious to acquire a more profound and intricate comprehension of your identity and the purpose of your presence in your life. The lessons you acquire from my word will provide you with all the knowledge you require regarding life and virtue, and they will manifest in your life. This encapsulates the entirety of Christ's perspective. By accepting my truth and my word, you equip yourself with the spiritual tools necessary to prevail in life. Stasis, defeat, failure, and death will be the consequences of an individual's refusal to comprehend me and their disregard for information. When you refuse to learn and do not sit at my feet daily, you forfeit your compassion. A considerable amount of time has passed since I advised you to assume my burden and acquire knowledge about me. By doing so, you develop a profound comprehension, a more intimate relationship, and complete access to all of the resources of paradise, which can be beneficial in any circumstance. I will reiterate, you must embrace the spirit of knowledge. Before the video continues, please like it and share it with your family. Because my channel is getting low, please share this video, like the video, and donate some dollars as super thanks. God is instructing you today to resist the inclination to evaluate objects that do not require it. In your mind, tell yourself, "I have no opinion about that." This is the sole method of regulating your physical mind and creating space for the spiritual mind that I have bestowed upon you. It is a waste of time and energy to express your thoughts every time an issue arises. Opt to refrain from participating. It is unnecessary to qualify, categorize, identify, study, or evaluate the individuals, objects, and circumstances that surround you. My spirit is obscured by the cacophony of your thoughts, which renders it difficult to discern my tranquil words. You may now relax. Please pay close heed to my statements. I implore you not to allow the discord within you to overpower the tranquility I bestow upon your spirit. The gavel strikes both the individual you are assessing and yourself when you deliver a verdict. Opinion walls prevent you from accessing the abundance that is currently available to you. You are not required to wait a specific period before taking action. Rather, it is crucial to purify your thoughts and eliminate any impurities that contradict my essence and purpose. Be prepared to demonstrate the affection you desire to others. You will be unable to obtain the benefits and advantages that you deny to individuals you dislike until you renounce poor habits, such as opining and judging without a valid justification. Today, God informs you that this is a time of abundance. I am providing you with the necessary fortitude and confidence to commence the forthcoming campaign for complete victory. Continue to advance with my message in your hands. The result is unquestionable. You are accountable for executing the arrangements that I have already established and for demonstrating my benevolence in the realm of the living. Currently, you are on the brink of achieving victories that will enable you to place crowns at my feet. Worship and warfare both involve the acquisition of territory and the theft of property from adversaries. You will liberate prisoners and confiscate the enemy's plunder through your words and actions, thereby guiding them to freedom and victory. Today, proclaim your triumph, the Father instructs. Everything is anew. The past is no longer a factor and is not impeding your progress in any way. Yesterday, last week, last month, and last year's recordings are compiled on paper and transmitted to heaven. Your focus should be on the present and the manifestation of my compassion and favor in your life and circumstances. Utilize your cooperation to establish communication with me and utilize the resources I have provided. Heaven is a place where you can relish all the wonderful things. The work that was completed at Calvary is advantageous to you. I am here to provide you with the support and encouragement you need to continue to develop your trust. Be aware that everything you say and do will possess the same force as if I had spoken or done it myself when you fully surrender to my purpose, plan, and spirit. God declares that the seedlings you have sown will yield fruit. According to God, you have planted and sowed, and what you have planted will always grow. Believe that the norm of sowing and reaping, which has been in existence since the beginning of time, is still in your favor. Maintain your resolve to expand. I am eager to observe the outcomes of your efforts. According to certain individuals, it is improper to provide something with the expectation of receiving something in return. They are all individuals who lack knowledge regarding the subject matter. Refrain from accepting their fabricated knowledge. Good things will not be achieved by adhering to the advice of males. However, it is important to remember that you will receive the same results as you sow with my assistance. You will never experience failure, and the abundance you sow in faith will be returned to you in staggering quantities, even 100-fold. Therefore, do not be apprehensive, simply have faith. You can be certain that the land you have labored for will yield a harvest. If you have faith in me, you will be lavish with gifts that surpass your most extravagant expectations. I will demonstrate my gratitude by providing you with an abundance of resources, as you have placed your trust in me. I will add a plethora of positive aspects to every aspect of your life and infuse all of your endeavors with an additional measure of my favor, which will enable you to advance in life. Organize your task and focus on the areas that I previously mentioned. In preparation for your offering, I diligently pursued the items that I was contemplating, following the guidance of my spirit. I will ensure that the plowman surpasses the reaper and that the faith seeds you plant yield a harvest before they even contact the ground as you diligently execute your plan. Before the video continues, please comment, Amen, and please help me by giving me super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Today, God declares, I will bless your children and grandchildren. God declares, I will fulfill your most profound aspirations for your children. I have heard you at the appropriate moment and will deliver, save, and heal them. I will infuse vigor into areas where there is weakness. I will assist them in regaining their footing if they have collapsed. I will locate those who have wandered off course and rescue them from the depths and the enemy's pitfalls. God declares, I will restore relationships that have been damaged. I am the deity of restoration, even though it will require a considerable amount of time. I will establish harmony between the emotions of the children and their parents, as well as between the hearts of the parents and their children. The country will be freed from the curse of fractured families, according to the word of God. God declares, this is the appointed time. I am currently reuniting families that have been separated to facilitate their reunion. Anticipate the occurrence of this event and make an effort to locate it. It is important to acknowledge that the past is not a necessary concern. Instead, let it go and prepare to embrace the present with affection and growth. God informs you that He has provided you with sufficient faith for your salvation and the salvation of your family. This implies that God has preserved and rejuvenated each circumstance and family member in your life. I assure you that you will be satisfied with the results of your efforts, as the moment has arrived. Today, God informs us, I am liberating you from anxiety. According to the Father, fear is a drug that will no longer have an impact on your existence. I will infuse you with my essence and bless you with my hand, rendering fear and anxiety entirely meaningless. According to the Father, the ghost of dread and pain that afflicts others will no longer frighten you. According to the Father, loyalty is indicative of my character. I am dedicated to producing results in your life. Throughout your lifetime, the Father promises to repair you and provide for you. The Father advises you to possess fortitude. The extent of my devotion to you is such that I will respond before your telephone call. Prepare for a blessing today. I will respond today in the capacity of the God who outdoes your capability to ask or imagine. The Father declares that my name is more than sufficient in your life. I do not respond to prayers from individuals with misleading doubts or uncertain possibilities. My influence on your life will be readily apparent. As a result, the Father advises, be courageous. It is not advisable to gaze to the left or right. Ignore the increasing number of erroneous expectations. The adversary will be unable to gain an advantage over you. I will provide you with fortitude, safeguard you, and defend you with my hand. You will then demonstrate to all that I am the God who protects you from all injury and responds with fire. Today, God declares, my love is the sole force that sustains you. The most important thing is that you are aware that my love has the greatest influence on your future, regardless of your milieu or the circumstances of your birth. This is not related to demonstrating or proving that you are sufficient. This devotion for you has never been altered and was unconditionally bestowed upon you before the creation of the world. Love sacrificed everything for you at the outset, before you had the opportunity to disqualify yourself or attempt to reach any standards I may have had of you. This demonstrates the deep and boundless love I will always have for you. Utilize my affection today. Do not allow your circumstances to influence your comprehension of my affection. It is the result of a fervent conviction in my spirit that surpasses the profound animosity harbored by the adversary toward you. The unwavering love I demonstrate to you each day as a new mercy effortlessly eliminates any resistance from individuals or circumstances. I desire for you to fully utilize my affection, as it is limitless. Today, I dare you to discover the depth of my affection. Ensure that the love that roused you this morning will accompany you throughout your journey before you embark on it today. This will provide you with the assurance that my assurances will ensure your safety and result in outcomes that surpass your expectations. Presently, God declares, you are not guilty. You have been thoroughly forgiven and are now permitted to be in my presence. You experience feelings of remorse for actions that are not inherently incorrect. As I do not experience any sense of remorse, I do not wish for you to experience any sense of guilt either. You are now at liberty. The preacher Paul did not experience remorse for his actions, even though he had executed Christians. He was audacious enough to assert to the community, I have done no wrong and have not defrauded anyone. Individuals in your vicinity are attempting to exploit your past to cause you distress. Recall the words of David, against thee and thee alone have I sinned, O Lord. If I have absolved you, then the criticism of others is vain. My apologies. Acknowledge the situation and proceed. Be prepared to be contrite in the presence of those you have injured and make amends, if possible. However, you can rest assured that nothing I have cleaned can be deemed impure by anyone else when you retire for the evening. I hereby declare that you are entirely cleansed and forgiven. You are not unclean, the Father asserts. You are clean as a result of the word I spoke to you. You are not infected with the pathogen. You are not defective. You are neither less significant nor less desired. What could be the justification for terminating you if I have ensured that you will be admitted to the Beloved? You are enveloped in the loving. I do not care if men do not include you in their group or divisions, as I do. You have arrived at the location where the assemblies that have been saved are conducted. You are as holy and pure as you were before the creation of the universe. I selected you within myself before your most heinous deeds to ensure that you could be found in me, cleansed, forgiven, and with clear thinking. Please absorb this information. Feel this truth deeply within you and allow it to transform you. Allow the past to remain in the past and progress into the present with my heart and character guiding you in all your actions and thoughts. Today, God declares, you are complete in me. Although there may be a sense of inadequacy, this is not the profound reality of your or my essence within you. You have completed the task in its entirety. You do not need anything else, as I reside within you and possess all the necessities. Do you believe this to be accurate? Do you believe that I am a reflection of your truth, your existence, and your path forward? Even though the facts of life are accurate, I am committed to your truth. Fill in the blanks, dear. Your truth is represented by an individual named I Am. I cannot be harmed by illness as a result of my health. Supply is my nature, and consequently, prosperity is generated. Because I surpass you, you are superior to me, not inferior. You are incapable of erasing the essence of my identity. Comprehend this. Accept the essence of my authentic self as it is present within you, and observe as all of your issues dissolve. This is the most fundamental aspect of life in my kingdom, where you reside, labor, and obtain your essence. Participate in your day by articulating the significance of my presence in your life. Issues. They will concede. Is there no resistance? It will return. Unfavorable circumstances. They will be reversed. Reports of negative events. They will be supplanted by the positive outcomes of my vow. I am present on this land, anticipating your arrival each day as you traverse the globe. Remember that I paid the price on the cross when things go awry or you lose hope. There is no need for you to assume a false identity, influence the lives of others, or request that they comply with your desires, as I fulfilled all the necessary tasks on the cross for your benefit. Every day, you are to meekly submit to the cross, accepting the fullness of your salvation. Afterward, you will ascend to your rightful position as a child of God, observing the results of your hard work and experiencing joy. This is the location where I have scheduled the meeting for you. This is the assurance that I have rendered to you. You will not only achieve your aspirations, but you will also triumph in each conflict you encounter, resulting in triumph after triumph. Currently, God instructs us to disregard tomorrow's concerns. While you concentrate on my current circumstances, tomorrow will resolve itself. As long as I remain within you, the bonds of iniquity will no longer constrain you. Some of you may perceive yourself as vulnerable and susceptible to defeat. However, this does not accurately represent my identity in you. Instead of obsessing over the future, direct all of your attention to the present moment, where you can effectively communicate your essence and qualities. The sole issue that requires your attention is the present instant. The enemy intends to confuse you by employing all concepts of time, including the past, the future, someday, and one day, which are illusions rooted in dread. Regardless of the challenges that tomorrow may bring, be assured that I am present in your future, prepared to face them, just as I am with you now, ensuring that you surmount your current issues. My essence, which is within you, must be obeyed by all entities. In you, I am all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-present. I will inform you of any occurrence that occurs behind your back when it is necessary. Your mind is restricted, while mine is unrestricted. Please pay heed to me. Aspirations for tranquility. Contemplations regarding unity. Maintain a robust sense of tranquility, and stability, regardless of the behavior of those in your vicinity. This demonstrates the essence of a new existence. There is no reason to be apprehensive if mortality is unable to impede your progress, as it was unable to do for me. I will be relocating. Throughout your path, I am establishing my presence. Your language is easily comprehensible. No matter what, you will never surrender or give in. Your success is assured. The statement belongs to you. I am committed to resolving these issues in collaboration with you. Upon our completion, you will possess a narrative of my virtue that is uninterrupted, irrespective of the circumstances. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing something super. Thanks. I don't have a house, and I have to make my new house. So please help us. We will be very grateful to you.